Here is UN Hoda Recap making another damn great video, guys. Sorry for being too late, I got to escape from Epstein Island, pretty damn bad place. So today we talk about Grimes, Rick Grimes. In a world ruled by the dead, the definition of a leader was rewritten in blood. The strong survived, the weak perished, and the ruthless thrived. By any of these brutal metrics, Rick Grimes should have been a footnote. A small-town sheriff thrown into an apocalypse. He was not the smartest scientist. Not the most lethal soldier. Not the most charismatic speaker. And yet, he became the cornerstone upon which a new world was built. His journey from a coma patient in an abandoned hospital to the founding father of a lasting civilization is the ultimate study in a specific, rare form of greatness, the adaptive leader. Rick Grimes was great not because he was born a leader, but because he was forged into one, lesson by catastrophic lesson, his principles bending but never breaking under the weight of the impossible. Phase 1, the sheriff, the instinct to protect. Rick's initial leadership is instinctual, rooted in his core identity as a lawman. He arrives at the Atlanta camp and immediately assumes the mantle of protector. He goes back for Merle. He retrieves the guns. He is the one who ventures into the unknown. This leadership is based on competence, courage, and a clear moral binary from the old world: save people, fight monsters. It works for a time. He unites the group, provides stability, and becomes the tactical backbone. But this phase ends on a Georgia highway when he executes a lone, surrendering raider from the Claimers group. The old world sheriff dies in that moment. He learns his first apocalyptic lesson: to protect his people, he must sometimes become the very thing he swore to fight. The protector must also be the predator. Phase 2, the warlord, the burden of the kingdom. The prison represents Rick's first attempt to build, not just survive. He is no longer just leading a group, he is governing a community. He is a farmer, a father, a judge. Here, we see his second leadership quality: pragmatic idealism. He believes in the idea of the prison, a place where they can reclaim normalcy, where Carl can be a kid, where Laurie's baby can be born. But when the governor threatens this kingdom, Rick's leadership hardens. He makes the strategic, cold-blooded offer to exile Mikan. He leads preemptive raids. He becomes a wartime consigliere, understanding that the morality of peace does not apply to a fight for existence. His great failure here is a failure of diplomacy. He cannot conceive of a lasting peace with a monster like the governor. His leadership is strong, but it is insular. It defends a home but cannot imagine a larger society. Phase 3, the prophet, selling the dream. After the fall of the prison, Rick hits his lowest point. He is feral, biting out a man's throat to save his son. The group is scattered, starving, and hopeless. This is the crucible. From this, a new Rick is born, and with him, a new, simpler doctrine: you kill, you die. It is not just a rule, it is a foundational myth. It's a promise of justice and a warning to enemies. He becomes a prophet selling this new covenant. When they discover Alexandria, his group are the hardened zealots of this brutal faith, and the Alexandrians are soft heretics. Rick's leadership is now a forceful conversion. He doesn't just take over by coup, he educates them. He shows them their own weakness to save them. He makes them strong. This is where his vision expands beyond his own family. He sees that for Carl to have a future, he must build a world, not just a fortress. Phase 4, the statesman, the architecture of peace. The arrival of Negan is the ultimate test of every leadership style Rick has embodied. The sheriff would have gotten everyone killed in a righteous stand. The warlord would have fought a war of attrition they couldn't win. The prophet would have led them into martyrdom. The Rick Grimes who survives Negan, who ultimately defeats him, has integrated all these previous selves into a new archetype: the statesman. He learns to lose battles to win the war. He builds a coalition. He forges alliances with the kingdom and Hilltop, not through conquest, but through shared interest and a shared vision of the future. He understands that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and that sometimes, you must make a deal with a devil like Jadis to save your people. His famous speech before the final battle, "We are the ones who live" isn't a battle cry, it's a declaration of a social contract. He is no longer just fighting for his people, he is fighting for an idea that includes his people. So, why is Rick Grimes a great leader? Because his leadership was a living thing. It evolved. It adapted. He possessed the rare ability to shed a failing ideology and forge a new one suited to a new hell, all while clinging to one North Star, the preservation of humanity, starting with his son. He was a tactical realist with the soul of an idealist. He made monstrous choices but was haunted by them, proving his humanity remained intact. He united warriors, farmers, kings, and scavengers not through fear, but by painting a picture of a future worth fighting for, a future with schools, and bridges, and a rule of law. He was great because he understood that true leadership at the end of the world isn't about being the hardest killer. It's about being the most convincing builder. He didn't just want to survive the apocalypse. He wanted to end it. And in the end, that vision, that relentless, adaptive, costly vision, is what made Rick Grimes not just a leader of a group, but the father of a new world. Thanks for watching, guys. This is UN Hoda Recap finishing another damn great video. If you want me to explain another character, just put it in the comments.